Welcome to BODS Mayhem Hour, your source for all hard rock, heavy metal, new metal, alternative, punk, horror punk, hardcore, rock, and all local bands, with your host, John the Bod, aka the Bodfather.
So, hi, this is Lukas from Dawn of Disease. I'm the guitarist of the band, and you're listening to BODS Mayhem Hour. Yeah, man!
The views and opinions of the guests do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of BODS Mayhem Radio Network, its staff, affiliates, or sponsors. Parental discretion is advised. Welcome to BODS Mayhem Radio Network.
Hey everybody, welcome to BODS Mayhem Hour. I'm your host, John the Bod, aka the Bodfather. As always, I'm bringing you guys and gals awesome interviews. Today, it's a huge honor and privilege to have Lukas, the guitarist of Dawn of Disease. Dawn of Disease have released Procession of Ghosts via Napalm Records, and it's their 5th album that's out right now, so you want to get out and check this out. So, Lukas, how's it going, man?
Yeah, hi out there. Yeah, it's quite good. I'm sitting in the backstage area in Hungary right now. We played some shows over our tour with Einherjar and Monogram from Scandinavia. And you're having a good time, spending some time with the band and having some beers, and everything is fine. Thanks very much for asking, man.
How's it been working with Napalm Records so far for you guys?
Yeah, it's worked quite well, you know. I think we have a certain position on Napalm Records, you know. There are not that many death metal bands on there. You know, there's Unleashed from Sweden, there's Legion of the Damned from the Netherlands, who are also a bit thrashy, and then there's us as a melodic death metal band, and it's great. Yeah, that there are not so many bands of the same genre on this label. You know, they have very, very different bands, really nearly from each genre. And so it's really great for us to have such a strong partner on our side and who's supporting us. And it's really, really great.
Procession of Ghosts is Dawn of Disease 5th album. How does it feel to be able to put out a full-length album today, especially since so much has changed in the music world for bands now?
Yeah, it's just simply great. I really like that we have the album out and we're really proud of it, you know. And yeah, of course, it's really great. I think people get back to physical media, you know. They are selling, they are buying vinyl if it's sold and something like that. And we even have, I don't know, like 4 or 5 different vinyl colors for this album. And it's really great to see that something is getting back a bit old school, you know. People might also buy a CD or something, just a classical medium. But yeah, vinyl is coming back very fast. And yeah, we really appreciate that. We also have a wooden box of this album, a special version with a LP inside there and a 7-inch. And yeah, it's really great to see. You know, you said that some things have changed during the last years, and that's completely true. But I have a feeling that, yeah, everything comes back again, I would say. So, you know, like yeah, the people from today are again buying vinyl, and that really, yeah, like to buy something to have in their hands and not only do downloads or something like that. And yeah, we really appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm starting to get into vinyl, actually. I wasn't a big fan of it, but now I'm starting to get into it a little bit more. Do you see your vinyl sales, you know, going up a little bit more better than, say, versus downloads, MP3s, CDs, stuff like that?
Yeah, I think so. It's really like this, and I can truly understand that because I also like vinyl. You know, you have something in your hand, you can have a look at it, and that's also why we put some energy into the artwork. And yeah, you know, like if you have vinyl and this huge artwork on it, it's really great. You know, it's yeah, collecting vinyl is really a great thing. And I know many people who do it too, who say, okay, I do not buy CDs, I buy vinyl. What I personally really think is very good is when you have inside of this vinyl version also a download code for it, you know, and you can buy the vinyl version, put it onto an LP player at home, and also can download it from the page of the label maybe, and have it also digital to have it on your smartphone or something like that. And yeah, that's really great. You know, I think the record labels are really reacting to the needs of the people out there or the metal fans and say, okay, let's release vinyl and give them a download card for it. They can download it from the internet, have it digitally, and have it also physically as an LP. I think that's really great.
What's impressed or even excited you the most about making the new album, if anything? Was there anything you wanted to add differently to this album that didn't get added to the previous album, Accession, Gate that you wanted to add to Procession of Ghosts, possibly?
Yeah, there are so many elements we changed. I can start with the artwork. The artwork on the last two albums, on Worship the Grave and Ascension Gate, was done by Mark Cooper, who is from the United States, and he really did a great job. Right now, we had a guy from Poland who also worked with Behemoth or Nile, for example. And yeah, he created this artwork. This is something new on this album. Then, we really developed in a more melodic, atmospheric, and I would say a bit melancholic direction, influenced by some Finnish and in general some Scandinavian bands. That is a new thing. It is the first time that we use this sort of atmosphere, which is done by keys, synthesizers actually on this album. This is also new. And one really central point is the whole production. We recorded this in several studios, like the drummer did the drums in his own studio, then the guitars were recorded in another studio, also the bass and the vocals. And we all sent to Sweden to Fascination Street Studios, and it was mixed by Jens Bogren and his colleague Linus Corneliusson, and mastered by Jens Bogren himself. And we really are proud about that. Jens Bogren is really a huge animal in the scene. I don't know if you know him, but he worked with bands like Amon Amarth or Arch Enemy. Yeah. And I was really surprised that he said, okay, I really want to work with you guys, and I like your music, and let's do it. Because, for me, it's not normal. He could also have said, okay, I do not have the time, I'm not interested in it. But I think he really liked the album or music and said, okay, let's do this. And yeah, as I said, there are so many new things. Also, when it comes to stage, we have a new stage outfit and something like that. So there's really, really a lot of things going on with this album, and it's really, the next sensible step in our development, I would say.
Writing the new songs, did it push you out of your comfort zone, possibly, than what you're used to, or maybe change it up, possibly?
Yeah, that might be true. Like we went some steps further, have even some more influence. And we are an open-minded band. We're not really have to stick to something to say, okay, let's just do it this way, and we have to do it this way. No, we really say, okay, let's try this out and let's try that out. And then we did, as I said, this keyboard stuff on it. So we have it also live as a backing track. And this is really I say and a really open album also in terms of production. It's really not that, the production is not so dense. It's really, open in terms of, every instrument has its own place in the music. And that's really great. Like the guitars are somewhere, then you have the drums there, and it's still something that really is, together, but it's more open compared to our productions before. And I really have to say, I like the album a lot, and if I wouldn't be in the band, I would buy the album too, because I somehow I really like the music, and this is really, we are 100% convinced of the album and really like it a lot, and we hope that we may have the opportunity to reach some more people with it, and it's simply good for us.
All right, Lukas, the previous album, Ascension Gate, was released 2 years ago by Napalm Records. It seems that album gave this band, it seems like that album gave this band new life. What was it about that album that breathed new life back into the band, if anything, possibly? What was it, man? What was it missing, maybe, you think?
Yeah, that's really hard to answer. I don't know. It's like just, it's on the last album, we also tried a bit different things and put some more melody on it, and I think it's some Ascension Gate is some sort of link between what we did before, this more old school and a bit raw stuff, and this Procession of Ghosts album. So I think this album is really an important link between it. We also got our old drummer back on this album, and somehow it all worked out good. We really had a tough deadline for that album, and played many festival shows in Germany, and also, in Europe mainly. We played Wacken Open Air, which is one of the biggest metal festivals in the world, and also some other, like Partisan Open Air or Summer Breeze. And it's really, it's some, I would say Ascension Gate is really the link between the old stuff we did and the newer stuff. And right now, as we have a Procession of Ghosts out, it's really one step in our development also.
How long did it take to write and complete Procession of Ghosts?
Yeah, I actually wrote the first song in November 2017, and after that, I was not that much writing songs. In summer of 2018, we decided to record another album, and in 2019, so at the beginning of the year, and so I mainly started in summer writing the songs and ended up in, I don't know, like December or something like that. So it was half a year of really intense work on it, and then everything was finally finished. And yeah, it's for me it's always the best thing to do it like this, like writing an album, within a certain span of time. It could also be that you're writing songs, in the course of 2 years. But for me, it's always, if we say, okay, let's release an album, then I'm gonna sit down and write the songs, and everything is fine. And it's really an intense time, and somehow you always hear that on the record. It's really the songs all belong together, and there's really you can really follow them, and there's some sense in there, the way they are written, and that's mainly how we work. And as I said, like it took us despite one song, it's Autumn Days from the album, it took us half a year to write everything and make it the way that we can record it.
Any tracks standing out more to you than any right now on the album? I know it must change every time you listen to it. I know you're very close to these songs, but do you have any that stand out for you possibly, Lukas?
Yeah, it's I would say one song that really sticks out is, as I already mentioned, it's Autumn Days, for example. I really like this song because there's really much of emotional energy in there. I wrote this song in 2007, in autumn 2017. I was in 2017, sorry. And by then, in summer, me and my wife, we got a dog, and I was walking around a lot. When you have a dog, you have to go out, and it was really like this dizzy and somehow melancholic autumn days. And I thought, hey, that's great to write a song about it. And do it in a metaphorical way, that autumn, that the seasons and autumn especially describe the course of the life. When you're in autumn of your life, you really know, okay, somewhere there will be winter, and then the year is over, and that is also what life is about. When autumn comes, and okay, somewhere the day will come when someone calls me, and then I really have to go. And it's some sort of sad, but also fascinating. This whole thing. We still write songs about also death in a big broader sense. We really we said goodbye to writing songs like smash the zombie corpses or whatever. We're really using much metaphorical things in our songs, and this is really. Autumn Days is one of the songs that really stands out from the another for me personally. It's on the album, and it's all it's all one. But Autumn Days is really one song that I would say there is really, really much energy, emotional energy in there.
Was it hard to choose between your current set of songs which one you wanted to release first as the first single off this album? Was it hard to choose, or did you have someone to help you?
Yeah, it wasn't that hard. We thought like, okay, let's release first the title track, because the title track, Procession of Ghosts, really brings it directly to the point what the album is about. We have still have blast beats on it. It's really some old school riffing, but we have new elements like the keys, and it's melodic, it's catchy, it has great hook lines, and we thought, okay, let's release this one first. Afterwards, we released Shrine, also with a video, and we thought, okay, Shrine shows that we have really also rather hard blast beating and also an obscure side on this album. And the last track released, I don't know, it's like a bit more than 1 week ago, where the clouds reach the ground. It's the title of it. This is really a completely melodic and even hymn-like song, and we just want to give the people or the fans out there an impression of how the album is in generally about. So we have one song with a mixture of everything. We have one harder song, which is a bit obscure, and we have another song that is rather melodic and a bit slower and some sort of hymn-like. So everyone knows, okay, this is really an album with many elements on it, and it's worth listening to it. And that's mainly the message we want to send out by choosing the songs.
What do you hope everyone takes away, or message you hope they hear while listening to any of Dawn of Disease music in general? What do you hope they get from it, Lukas?
Yeah, I hope that they really find out that we we have really developed with this album our very own style. This is what I already talked about. We really have relentless riffing and blast beating spirit like this in there, but we also have melodies, we have atmosphere, and we really like to combine these two poles, which are actually a bit contrary. But it's really great for us to have a combination of both. Relentless blast beats, but also melodies, melancholy, and something like that. And that is, I hope that the people get that out of the music. They say, okay, it's really great for banging your head when there's a smashing blast beat, but it's also great for thinking about some topics a bit deeper when listening to the rather melancholic passages. And that's what it's mainly about.
Correct me if I'm wrong on this. Michael Zay Larac did the artwork for the album. How was work with him on this? And what was you guys' mind on wanting for the artwork on it?
Yeah, for the artwork, I said, it's this guy from Poland did it. It's his name is Michał Zay Larac. I always spell that wrong. I'm not from Poland. I don't know how to spell it, but he's actually the guy who did it. And we just gave him some small points. And he really created this on his own. He already had he had some parts of the music, some demo version, also the lyrics. And then we said, okay, we want to have something like this and that. And he said, okay, then let's do it like this. And then he worked on it. And it's really it's fitting the music. I would say it's really some sort of it's metaphoric, also a bit melancholic, and we do not give a fixed meaning to this art, but we do not say, okay, it's this and that. We really leave that up to the listener or to the fans out there who say, okay, that might be something like this, that might be something like that. And it's also the case with our lyrics. We have always some metaphors in there and something like that. We do not give every song a fixed meaning, and this is also the case with the artwork. It's always great, I think, if there are many different meanings and everyone can decide individually what it might mean or what it's all about.
So, Procession of Ghosts, do you like the direction and the progression of the band that it's going in?
Yeah. I'm 100% behind it, and I think this might be the future of Dawn of Disease. We really do not want to lose this whole blast beat thing, this old school stuff. But we try to develop in a direction where we have catchy hook lines and something like that. But still, we are a death metal band. We're not just a melodic band. We have growls on it and something like that. And this is some sort of natural development. And I would say that when we will do another album, there might be some more new elements. It's really, we're really open-minded concerning that.
In your own opinion, Lukas, what does Dawn of Disease bring to the table for music that's not out there as of right now, if anything? What are you guys adding to that wheel?
Mainly we're a melodic death metal band, but as I already said, we're really open-minded, and we're not like, there are so many bands who are really stuck inside of their musical cage. They really are just using a few elements and say, okay, we have to do it this way. And we think, okay, let's look what we like and take all these elements together and create the music. The band from Finland, Insomnium, I really like them. They also have very many different elements in their music, and they also say, just let's create great music, let's do it this way, and everything is fine, And this is also what Dawn of Disease is doing. Even if there is some influence from black metal or thrash metal or whatever, we put it on a song, and we like our music, and we hope that this also gets over to our fans and to everyone who listens to it, that they really realize, okay, there's passion inside of the music. They really think about what they are doing. They are just not releasing another album and it sounds like the one before. It can also work. Like great bands like, let's say, Maiden or AC/DC. They have their certain style and their certain sound, and they do not change it. But we are a band that is really constantly developing, and we hope, that it still goes on, and we always have some new elements and some new ideas, and that's what it's mainly about.
Yeah, and you're so right, man. There's so many bands that just stay in that box, and they're so scared of getting out of it that they're afraid they're going to lose fans. But it's your music. If you can't stand behind your music, how as a fan are we supposed to stand behind it?
That I completely agree with that. They really, they are, as I said, in this cage, in the box, and they really, okay, let's do it this way. And then you have another album of another band for example, I don't know, like Amon Amarth, they are a great band and they are doing great music, and they are such a huge band. But there actually is no real development. They are recording their albums and they are always good. It's good quality, but for me they could be also a tiny bit more open-minded. They would still be very, very popular and having very, very, very much fans. But for me, it's just as a musician and also as a human, I am developing on different stages. Like you developing on the personal stage, and also as a musician, you do not always want to do the same thing. At least for me, it's like this.
What can fans expect at a show from Dawn of Disease who have not got to see you live as of yet? What are they going to get when they come to see you?
Yeah, they will surely get pure energy. We're really a live band. That's also why we're on tour at the moment. And we love to be on stage, and it's always great fun for us. And we really love it when the audience is in front of us. And we love to play club shows. We love to play festivals. And the people simply can expect really a death metal show full of energy. And it's really worth coming to our concert. And it would also be great for us to even extend our concerts maybe to another continent, like, for example, the United States or something, to come over there and play there. And we really have to talk to our label that we might do that, because it's one of our central aims that we raise our degree of popularity and to make our music accessible for as many people as possible.
What made you want to become a musician? What was that spark for you, if you can recall, or was it just something that happened over time?
I think it was mainly my dad. My dad also used to play guitar, but classical guitar, and I was always thinking, it's great. And then I started to get into music. It was really early. I was a small child, and I listened to music and I heard music, and then I decided, okay, it would be great to play guitar. And I also started with classical guitar. I played it for, I don't know, like at least 5, 6, or even 7, 8 years, I don't know. And then at the age of, it has to be like 13 or 12, I got in contact with some harder bands. I got a CD and there was some harder bands on it, and I thought, oh, this is really great music. And then I decided to play the electric guitar, and also started to write my own songs. And then somehow it developed. It is in my hometown with our current drummer. He's from the same town just as me. We met inside of his cellar and did some music. And already at that point we knew, okay, we're doing it completely different. We were trying to found a band, but the problem was we could not find musicians. It's not such a big town, there are 70,000 or 80,000 people living there. We tried several musicians, but they all made it a bit different. One time we had one who was a great solo guitarist, but he could not play a normal lead guitar. And we already thought, okay, we're looking for something different. And then afterwards, our drummer came to Dawn of Disease shortly before they dissolved in 2007, I guess it was. And then someone, he came to me and said, hey, Lukas, the singer Thomas wants to bring the band back into being. And that was in 2009. And I said, that's great. Dawn of Disease is a name which is known in the metal scene, and let's do it this way. And then we also changed our style completely. Before that was rather, some old school American brutal death metal. And then we went, also old school, but in a more melodic direction. And that is really, I would say from today when I look at it, it's really, really great to be a musician. I'm not a full-time musician, I also have a job, but it's so great that you can, mainly travel different countries, meet interesting people, meet other bands, and it's all, it's really, it's just great. It's just fun. You travel around, you sleep in a hotel, see something, see the world, travel in a tour bus, have fun with the other bands and something, and can present the music to people out there. And this is really one central motivation why I do music, and it's really great for me. I like it.
Folks, you want to get out and pick up Dawn of Disease, Procession of Ghosts via Napalm Records. It's out now. It's their 5th album. You want to pick this up. Lukas, how can folks stay in touch with you guys, buy some merchandise, this album, tour dates, when you do all that good stuff? How can they do that? We have we're actually on tour right now, but if someone is interested in buying something from us, we also have a Bandcamp page.
you can visit our Facebook page or Instagram and check it out. We're selling merch and stuff and CDs and LPs on the internet, and you can also buy it via the Napalm Records online store. And it would be great if someone finds the time to come on our show. I know it's a big distance, but maybe we will come to your country one day. That would be absolutely great. We would really love that. I already talked to my band colleagues, and I said that would be one of our central aims for the future. So yeah, maybe one day we'll see each other out there on the road, and yeah, that would be really a great experience for us.
Yes, sir. I'd like to see you over here in the U.S. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Before I let you go, would you care to do a promo for the show?
I could do that. So, hi, this is Lukas from Dawn of Disease. I'm the guitarist of the band, and you're listening to BODS Mayhem Hour. Yeah, man.
Everybody stick around. We got some great stuff coming up, and you only hear these interviews right here on BODS Mayhem Hour and BODS Mayhem Radio Network. Get out and check out our Facebook page. It has our podcast link and our YouTube link. You want to subscribe to the YouTube link because anything and everything we do goes up there, and plus our podcast link. Get out and check out Dawn of Disease. Pick up Procession of Ghosts. This is their 5th album via Napalm Records. You will not be disappointed. Lucas, thank you for coming on the show, and I wish you guys nothing but the best of luck.
Yeah, thank you very much. We really appreciate your interest in doing an interview with us. And yeah, maybe we'll see you someday in the United States, and have a good time, man. Cheers.
You're listening to BODS Mayhem Hour.
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.